That's gonna tilt the fuck out of me.
Well, man, everything. We're live. Can I start the draft then?
So let me introduce everything real quick. First of all, hello everybody. Today we are going to be playing the All Stars game, which is basically the highest ranked players in each position. We're going to draft up two teams, and then we're going to have them play against each other. And the two captains that we have are One Above and Dink Kim, both 80 carries. And the number one overall was One Above. So we're going to be giving first pick over to the number two, which is Dink Kim.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna start the draft now.
That's why you want to be number two always. Let that be a lesson.
First to lose though, right?
I'm first. I'm picking up my support, Daniel. Jiro.
Okay.
Wait, what font is this?
Let me do it.
Arial 18.
All right. So over to One Above.
I'll take. Let's do evil mailbox in the jungle.
All right, mailbox.
Okay. Who do I pick up here? I don't even know, dude. Maybe I'll pick up Integray.
All right. Oh, sorry, wrong team.
Whoa, chill with that.
My bad.
I gotta keep the synergy in the bot lane with Shinoli.
Oof,
All right,
respect.
All right.
Poor JT. JT's such a good guy. Carried me in one of my games.
JT.
Alright, we'll get Axebane. Top.
All right.
My pick.
Yep.
Let's see. So I'll go with Lamar Jackson for mid.
Okay.
I like that pick. I like that pick.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, and then I'll finish with Mate Red.
All right.
Let me change my.
Do I stay loyal with my boy half a night, or do I go for the number one?
It's up to you, man. Put the price on loyalty. He might int one of your games.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Just out of spite.
I'm gonna stick with half a night. I think
That's respect. I respect that right there.
Safe
All
bet.
right. Okay, so before we go to a quick pause, we're gonna do a coin flip. So can somebody pick a side for the coin flip?
I'll pick heads.
All right. So flip. And it is tails. So what side do you want, Dinkin?
What side do we want? Can I ask my teammates?
Yeah.
1 minute. Give me 1
You
minute.
gotta make it quick.
Alright, we'll take blue.
Blue. All right. So let me take that down real quick. So draw of the luck, blue, and then bots are us is gonna be red side. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then can you guys? All right. So I'll move you guys over. We're gonna go to a quick pause, get everything set up, get the lobby created, and then yeah, just ping me if you have any questions, and I'll be going over to the commentators now.
Sweet.
Do we just go to our respective Discord? Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
And try to get all of your team in.
All right.
I'll ping them as well.
Sweet. Sounds
All right.
good. Alright, good luck, man.
Yep. Good luck.
Peace.
Something to learn from you, baby. Been so long. Why you keeping me waiting? All I want, all I want, all I want, all I want, all I want. Something to learn from you, baby. Been so long. Why you keeping me waiting?
Okay.
Alrighty. We definitely are going to be getting underway soon, shortly, with our final game of the All-Star Weekend. I am Nikolai here, joined by my fellow support from the Mod versus Mom squad game, Riwa.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, indeed. And as we're going to be getting our MVP games, these are the top players from some of the teams. Now, some of the players have optioned out. They were given the opportunity to, get a chance to leave. But all these players, tops of their teams, voted in by the players and some of the moderators. Oh, but based on stats. Whoops. Apparently, I already forgot what this game is actually all about. It's based on stats. So, statistically, these are the best players from the team. As
It should
we
be a
do
very
wanna know-
exciting game. For sure.
a one above and Dankum, who were rated as the number 1 and the number 2 players, were selected as the captains. So they each had their own draft already, as we saw Dankum just basically draft his whole team already, which is really fun.
Kind of interesting. We'll see. We'll see if it works for him, Could always
Definitely
be an
too.
upset.
A few notable people did kind of drop out. A few of the number 3 seed players from each role respectively kind of dropping out, just for outside school or school schedules and things elsewhere. But I want to also kind of point out too, as we're going to see the Ivern ban, the top jungle and the mid lane, the number 1 player from each of those respected roles were picked.
Very interesting. I thought it was surprising personally to not see Yogiza picked. I think he's a great jungler, but
Yeah, and Osnosh has performed admirably well as one of the top, tank initiators on that squad. But we see 2 jungle bans come out. That Graves is kind of being named at the that mailbox.
and an Ivern ban too. It's an interesting one.
He's not much of an Ivern.
Yeah, that's kind of
that's-
surprising.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're just maybe worried about the Ivern Kha'Zix matchup though, because when we did see the Ivern last pick, it was against Mailbox's Angels, and
And a first pick Lucian
that is a huge
from Jaw of the Luck, which is interesting because it could go solo lane, or it could go in the bot lane. So it's a very flexible pick.
But we haven't really seen them play carry top lanes that are marksman or mid lanes. So unless this is an integrate pick, I don't think it's going to go anywhere but mid or bot side. As
Fair
Decane
enough.
is picked up,
Picked
so
up.
that's going to be a mailbox special.
See what they pick up in their
So we-
second round here. I expect an ADC pick if we do think the Lucian is going bot lane, just to get an early pick and then get counter picks in another lane.
Could possibly be true, as it's time to get down 5, 4, 3. What is our final pick? here? Their
Anivia.
Last. How interesting. Now, that does give him some zone control for the late game, but if that's against a Lucian pre-6 is going to have a better time being able to trade and dodge a lot of the Anivia skill shots, except for that point and click E. But if you really think about it, you can dodge the stun and, get out of that W for the wall, just hop on over.
Although if the Anivia times it right, we see an Udyr locked in here to go against the Kayn. That's going to be really hard for Kayn to deal with because Udyr will be able to be in his jungle all of the early game.
Yeah, and we've seen it prominently in pro play. A lot of pro teams have been picking it up lately. So this is kind of interesting that Udyr is now. Who would have ever thought that Udyr would be back in the meta? Oh, and we're gonna get a Zed pick.
Zed pick.
That is some spiciness added
A
to
very
it. So
good,
that's-
very good lane for Zed in the early game against Anivia. Although Anivia does come online a bit later against it, so
Definitely.
we'll see how that goes.
Definitely too, as we'll definitely see a Lucian bot lane probably with that pick. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere else.
I don't think so
Okay.
either. I'm expecting then a ADC pick here. Nico.
Now that could be a flex pick. That could go.
Wait, Malphite. Malphite. It's a
It's
Malphite.
Okay, so it's a Malphite top. So I think they're looking to counteract bot, but you already showed the ADC, unless they're last picking support so that they can get a
Favorable
counter
lane
pick.
matchup. I mean,
You already know it's a Lucian, so I would honestly like to see the Jhin here.
I was gonna say I
Jhin-
see Jin or Samira's even open.
Samira can get bullied a little bit. That's going to be the issue. So is one above going to want to take the matchup where he will be able to team fight better?
Well, they're banning
Because-
Morg, so I feel like they're gonna go for an engaged support here, which Samira pairs very well with if she has that reliable CC to go in on.
Definitely too, and it's rather interesting.
So the draft is looking
Um,
very interesting right now. Unless it's a
they go with the
Nico
Sen-
bot.
Unless it's a Senna. It could
True.
be Senna, because think about it. Senna can sustain better against the Lucian, does have the longer range against the Lucian, also just out team fights the Lucian because of the massive shielding you get from the ult, and just the fact that you
And
can
the
be hitting
damage it
instant-
can do.
late game,
Especially,
yeah,
like,
with all-
it's a squishy team. You could opt into the lethality Senna build here and just hit Lucian for
Yeah.
half his HP with an ult.
Hey, who banned the Ashe? I'm not playing this game. Who banned it?
They're trying to take
Where's
away
the ad-
ADCs.
Definitely too. But One Above isn't really known for
Bell.
those style of picks. So the Rel gets shown here.
I like
I'm
Rel,
really,
but I don't know.
really would have loved to see the ADC pick here. I think the ADC pick would
Yeah.
have been so much better here. But
I mean, I guess they know that there's a lot of they're heavy AD on Draw of the Luck. So Rel is a pretty good matchup into that if she can get some key engages onto the Lucian and Udyr. But I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot of mobility though.
exactly,
There's a lot of-
Thresh, which even gives Lucian more peel out of that engage.
Oof. This is already looking like a rough game.
I don't know. Maybe
I
this
wanna see
last
what-
pick from the other team is
Well,
going
this
to
is
just
a top
shock
fight
us.
pick. They know it's a Malphite, so they need the AP though, unless it's AP Udyr.
Mm-hmm. Aatrox. I don't think that's the best lane for I mean, Aatrox gets a free skill, yeah, but Malphite, you can't really kill him that much unless you're going like super aggressive early.
Yeah, this is an interesting draft already, and
But it's
I
more AD.
first-
I would have liked to see some like a Kennen or something AP topside with this team because
You
like
know
yes,
who
Udyr
I-
has AP, but
I
don't know.
honestly would have liked to see the Rumble because they have such a strong mid game. If you
true.
think about it, if they're
And we
they're
see
ahead in
the Rel
mid game-
Samira.
Wow.
That's a very oppressive kill lane, but I don't know if they can do that against Thresh and Lucian.
Yeah, Thresh just plays back, and then Lucian does have the dash to get out a lot of the combos, unless they just force it around the flash timers. But
Mm-hmm.
I
I definitely
really
think
don't like the composition from Draw of the Luck, though. I really don't. I really feel like they have to force their fights in, and then you have an Anivia, you have the Malphite that can if they engage on Boys R Us, Malphite just engages with the ultimate, and then you have no peel for your back line. Then you have the Rel jumping in. You have the Anivia control. If this game goes past 35 minutes, I call this a possible win for Boys.
You
R
also
Us.
have you have one form of reliable CC for the Samira. Udyr stun.
And
Thresh is not reliable CC for her ultimate.
and that's
so-
Udyr, yeah.
If they burn all of
that's
Thresh's cooldowns, Samira can just wreck the team fight because Zed, Aatrox, and Lucian are all very squishy targets for Samira to get on top of with her ultimate.
Yeah, definitely too. And it's been a fun season. I think most people are just excited for playoffs coming up this next weekend, as we're gonna get the first rounds in, as while we're waiting for the game to load up, it's going to be On the Spot versus Lamar Jackson Fan Club, and then on the other side of the bracket. No, I can see from stream.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be?
Remember, it's on the.
We
It's
have
on
delay
delay.
also.
Yeah, it's on the same. It's on the same timer.
So we're
Okay,
good,
sorry about that. Yeah, because I don't have my full desktop set up right now, so I'm on my laptop and I don't have League on here. But going back to the playoffs questions though, we have NBBC, or is it NBBC? I've already. Yeah, I believe it's NBBC. It's NBBC versus Luck of the Draw, and then On the Spot versus Lamar Jackson Fan Club for a first round.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to ask you, Rewa. Looking at some, I know you haven't been as much of the AVG League as of recent, but who are you rooting for personally? No bias.
No bias. Rooting for just based off team comp.
Just based off team comp here.
I've got to say, bruh, I really think Boys R Us has a really solid mid to late game. Bots are us. Has a really solid mid to late game team comp that does extremely well in that mid game and can push a lead at that point. They just need to not get tormented by the Lucian Thresh lane early, and Anivia needs to survive through that Zed lane.
Can probably build the early Zanyas, actually, just to be on the safer side.
I would definitely say get an early arm guard and a stopwatch before 6 at least, and then just transition into your mythic. I think those two items can really deny a lot of Zeds first. You could also, and I know this might sound weird, go ninja tabbies this game. Or not tabbies, but steel caps on Anivia. Because they're all AD heavy auto attack damage. There's no point in needing the pen when they're very squishy as is. So
yeah, and there's no way they're going to be stacking MR. Like, that'll just be a waste of gold value.
Mm-hmm. Also, Anivia could poke Zed out of the lane if she uses her early pre 3 well enough. So
now the big thing I know, as you and I are both bot laners, I really do think that Dankum can snowball the lane effectively, because the issue with the Samira is that the W is on a long cooldown. The piercing light still goes through that wall, and then if one above mistimes it, he can basically be out traded by the Lucian, depending on what the Lucian's going to be running, because I'm assuming it's going to go press the attack, as most Lucians do.
Now, but I mean, the one caveat to that lane depends on how Shinoli pops off with the Rel, because Rel is very good at counter engaging. Rel is good at engaging, yes, but I feel like her main strength is counter engaged, because if Thresh goes in on her, she jumps on Lucian, and then Samira can follow up real quick.
If Lucian tries to dash in, that's already a space between her and the support, where you can get the stun proc off. We've seen it before with Roomtato. Roomtato has pulled it off for Mailbox and Angels, and we haven't really seen Rel that much, though, in general. Like, I believe Shinoli is the only other Rel player in the league.
I think it's a very situational pick. I feel like you can't always pick Rel into certain games, but this game, Rel is very beneficial because of how much AD is on the side of Draw of the Luck.
And you already have a Malphite. Like, that is a tank's wet dream right there, just to build all AD. It would have been better with the Mundo jungle, but like we saw the last game, Mundo doesn't do too hot in certain picks. But
I really say I'm looking forward to seeing the team fights from the Malphite and Rel engage. If they get a good combo engage, team fight's just over at that point.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be excited. I really want to see the mid game. The mid game can pop off, definitely, as we're going to be loading up onto Summoner's Rift shortly, soon as we're going to get our last game of All-Star Weekend, as we will be ending week 9.5. We can call it week 10.
Kind of, in a way. Yeah.
Playoffs is always, to me, like a 9.5. You know?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So
I have one question for you.
Okay.
What lane do you think we want to watch this game? What one do you think is going to pop the most this game? I already have an idea of what lane I think it is, and I think you and me might have similar ideas. But
I will actually. I am not going to say bot lane.
Oh.
So I want to see what jungle is going to do.
Yeah, I was going to say that's my second one. Will the Udyr be in Kane's jungle as much as I think he should be?
This is going to be the interesting. But then again, Mailbox is probably one of the better Kane players in the league. Probably top 2, top 3 Kane players
Mhm.
in the league by far.
For sure.
And we haven't really seen the Udyr into the Kane matchup in a lot of different leagues too, because it's usually the Talia Udyr that are picked because Talia is really strong. But
Definitely.
I want to see which form Mailbox is going to go, because if
I'm-
Mailbox goes blue form, it might be trickier. I would love to see him go red form.
For
think that
sure.
would
I
be the
think if he gets a snowball, though, I would like to see blue. If he gets snowbally and he
If
can
he
get to
gets
the point where he can get to Zed and Lucian and just kill them off before a fight starts. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely agree that red is really good. And if he just stacks armor and becomes a beefy
yeah.
front light, like Malphite is so good in this enemy team comp.
Yeah, think about it. You have Gore Drinker. You can build plated steel cap, and then you just build a Thorn Mill on top of that. You never die.
Mhm.
And then you just maybe build a Spirit Visage so that you can get that percentage health increase.
I was actually gonna say I think he misses out on Spirit Visage this game unless Udyr is going like full AP burst. If he's going AP, I think Spirit Visage is good. If not, I don't know if Spirit Visage is the best option. Like, yes, the healing is good. I don't know if it's like the
well, because
highest.
you also
quality.
have. Because remember, no, but Thrush doesn't do as much magic damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna have to see if the Udyr is gonna go AP though. That's the key thing. Is Udyr gonna go
I
AP?
think he's
or
gonna
they're
go. We'll see off of his runes, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go Chem Tank, the Chem Tank build that's really popular. You go Deadman's into Chem Tank right now,
Which means they're not even gonna have that much burst AP, which means he'll just be fine.
and
with
he is
those
going
2
Phase
two
Rush,
items.
so that makes me assume that he's gonna go the Chem Tank build this game.
Yeah, definitely too. As we're gonna be loading up onto Summoner's Rift shortly.
Just have to sync it up, but
It's been a very good season. I think a lot of people were kind of surprised at the top 10 a little bit too, just by because again, this game is based off stats. Stats that have been compiled through all the game too. And I know there was a lot of like surprise locations for some of the players. I think the overall consensus of one above being the number 1 player and Dankin being the number 2. But there were a few different picks, and if I'm gonna bring up the list real quick while we're loading up onto the game real quick. Hold on, how do I do this? I almost forgot how to do it. See, this is why boomers aren't allowed to have cell phones and media, because you just start forgetting everything. Yep, and we're going to be loading up onto Summoner's Rift.
I'm a bit ahead of you.
Nope, I'm 3 seconds behind. I'm 3 seconds behind.
I'm with you, but the stream is behind, so I have to
Yeah,
stream it
stream
in
is
Discord. We're seeing a cheeky level 1 topside play here.
Yeah, that's going to be a full 5-man on the top side too, and full 5-man on the bot side, so we're not going to get anything.
Nope, just probably deep vision for both teams. See a deep ward being placed by the red side.
I really am not. That ward's probably going to die depending on what side they start on. If Matt Red's going to start top side, then that ward is not as useful as they're just staying there.
Yeah, I feel like the ward doesn't give as much vision as maybe red team thought it would give in the overall thing, whereas the blue ward is, I think, in a much better position to catch the Raptors when Kane goes for him. But Kane's going to actually start the enemy Raptors.
I would have liked to see... Oh... And Udyr is starting topside, so this is going to be very interesting to see. Oh, wow. So they're just going to get the easy level 2. They could go... If he doesn't play this right, Matt Red could be 3-buffed, if not played correctly.
We'll see. Kane will need to go to his top side real quick, though, because Udyr should know that this is happening or have some idea that he might get invaded on. If not, he's going to lose out on a lot of early XP, and the snowball from Kane getting that early can push his levels way ahead of Udyr.
Yeah, getting 3 buff does smite over the Grom too. Does he not know? He could go from red to blue if he's smart about it. Oh, I don't think he knows. His whole bot side is going to be cleared. Because I think he's assuming it's a vertical jungle.
He's going to walk into his bot side with nothing there. That's
Oh
going to be a
my
lot
God.
of time
That's
wasted.
gonna be yeah, he is pinged out too. He is going to be rotating up towards the... Oh, they're going to be looking for the early
There's
gank
the
on the
gank
bot
bots.
side too. And we should
Let's
be
go
able
then.
to see... No, that's going to be CO2 with a flash too, and that's going to be the W coming out from Mailbox, but nothing more. But that will be the first summoner spell of the game. Now, Udyr
like-
will be counter ganking, but look at Lamar Jackson is already in position to kind of stop the Udyr, or at least scout him out too. So Mailbox will be recalling here.
Oh, he's going
And
back
they
up
also
mailbox on
have
his blue side.
Yeah, Half a Night is roaming down too. I think they just want to make sure that the red buff will be secured.
So
Red did
even
hit
if
level 3.
even if Matt Red gets the red buff and and since he got Raptors, if he doesn't get the Krugs, he's still going to be down a camp overall.
And he's also down in tempo if you kind of think about it too, because he already forced a summoner spell out of this bot lane too. Meanwhile, Half a Night does take a bit of a bad trade, but he should be fine. Pretty
Looks like
even
they
in the
know.
CS department across the board, yeah. Yeah,
They know
do
Matt Red's
he's
there,
right
going to
there.
collapse on him here. We'll see how
And they do have-
Udyr can get out of this.
Udyr is on Krugs. He's not going to actually be doing anything right now, too. But there goes Mailbox jumping in on the Udyr. And that's just going to be a slap and a stun. Should be fine. Ooh, look at that first amount of damage, though. Oh, but Lamar Jackson fan is running up, though. They might be having to recall. Oh, this is scary right now, too. But that's going to be the flash.
Oh, flash from Mailbox. Half a Night gets first blood.
Blood from the mouth.
And Kane can't be reached through the wall.
He cannot. Oh, that is so dirty.
Oh, they're turning.
Half a Night, too. Matt Red gets the kill in return, but that's already the return kill for Evil Mailbox, 2-1.
Very interesting play to say the least. Good flash from Mailbox to get out of the Udyr range and make the 1 kill, and then good use of the wall. Flash was a bit aggressive from Malphite. I think they could have took the 1-0 and walked away, but I like the aggression. I like to see that.
Yeah, did get the early kill, so does go for the Merc Treads, but I mean, you can just reset double buffs onto Mailbox, and he gets a bit of golden XP advantage. I think it's kind of worth, especially because First Blood did go over to Malphite. So will have a stronger buy. Does already have the Bomby Cinder in comparison to just a Vamp Scepter. So he'll be tanky. He'll be on the
I think that
tanky
bodes
side.
very well for Malphite in this lane. I would have liked to see an early Bramble, especially with Aatrox rushing a Vamp Scepter. But I
He can always go
understand the
second.
wave shove. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can. He'll be fine because that will give him good wave clear, faster wave clear than just generally having to spam his E button. If you gotta think about it that way.
I just think the top side is a very volatile lane in reality,
Yeah,
because if
definitely.
Mailbox keeps coming top with how shoved we've seen the Aatrox be,
This could go from bad to worse if they're not careful at all. Too.
Mailbox is on the Drake with Udyr walking onto it. Udyr is going to contest.
And yeah, they're gonna be contesting for it too. It's
Udyr's
already at-
very low here.
Yeah, it's 25% right now too. Here comes GOT. That's
He
gonna be
smites.
Smite's coming out too, and that's gonna be the red team getting the dragon too. Will Kane be able to get out of it? No, the ignite does go down too. That should be the
Good
kill. There goes
wall.
Will, and it's an escape again. And it's a 4-man though. They might give the kill over to Dankum.
No,
Ooh,
they
taking it, no integrate. They give it an integrate. Interesting.
Very interesting.
That's kind of interesting that they give it. I can understand why. They still get the dragon though, and Lamar Jackson down 13 CS, now down the kill. Ooh,
Good
nice
dodge from
over
Dankum.
the relentless Pertuse. Yeah, but the stun is gonna miss. Oh, and that's gonna be the hook from GOT right there too, and that's gonna be the heal. No, the heal was not used too. Ooh, that's gonna be the flash also used too.
Oh,
Dankum's gonna be going in with
Dankum
the
getting
flash.
caught out here.
What is- Oh, but he could be going down
Oh.
eventually too. No, one of them is going to get a kill in return. He does get the reset with the E-dash. A little bit too aggressive. Here comes the teleport from... Is that Axebane? Yes, that is Axebane and a double kill. And here comes the World Ender right now too. He could be going down. No, Shinoli gets a kill. 3 kills for the bot lane and a wasted teleport.
I'd say that was very aggressive for Aatrox with the amount of HP he had to teleport down to that fight.
Not only that, the way you made a good point, and not only that, it's just like seemed like Gangnam didn't know his own damage output too, as we're gonna be seeing a fight in the jungle. Mailbox is just pushing him out of the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
All for naught, and we saw this last game against Mailbox's Angels. Dankum can be very aggressive, but when he flashes forward, sometimes he just doesn't know his own damage output, and already he's going to be down vastly
like
despite
he,
having a small CS lead.
He also didn't respect the heal that Samira was still holding on to for that fight.
Oh yeah, definitely too. Here comes the Udyr though.
And
His
Udyr
ult,
is just
here
going to
comes
get
the-
smacked.
And that, oh my god, another kill for Evil Mailbox too. And Shiro T, you autoed and stole the kill, but it's a kill to the mid lane though.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6-3 though, but Mailbox is already 2-0. Samira's 2-0-1. This is not the start that you want for Draw the Luck.
Mm-hmm. I think it's because, and Lamar Jackson's doing okay here. He's just drawing a lot of pressure in that mid lane by pulling ganks from the jungle and the laner. Oh, we see an engage here.
Oh, and that's going to be the wind wall coming out from the wind wall 2.0. Just like we have Seraphine 2.0, we also have Yasuo 2.0. And we're going to
I'd say more of Yasuo and Katarina Baby 2.0, but you know.
It's like what happens when you have one of those like people that are like, oh, this is my creative champion, and Riot's just like, hey, why don't we take that idea? And it's just literally what happened. It's a creative champ.
Mm-hmm.
And now
See,
it's
4
slowed down
people
a little
posturing
bit.
bot side as well. Looks like Zed's gonna walk back to mid lane, but
It kind of slowed down a little bit too, despite that roam down.
Axbane
We
is
do
just
see the
trading with
Bramble
Hapanite. Hapanite's just gonna win this trade
Oh
though.
my god, that's already half his health, and that's not even on a full item yet.
No ultimate used either, just auto trading.
He didn't even auto trade. He was just like, all right, I'll let you hit me for like 2 seconds, and then I'll just eat once, and then boom, you're dead, or you're half health.
Things keep going this way. I expect a solo kill for Hapanite here. Oh, forces the ult out of
Whirlwinder does
Axbane.
get popped though. Half a Knight does not have the unstoppable force yet, so he should be fine.
Oh.
But Jesus Christ!
The chunk from his Q. That's what, like, no AP damage items. That's just pure
Also
armor.
straight up corrupting potion and armor.
Mm-hmm. Not even that much armor for this early part either. So very good trades. Kane looks like he's gonna force Aatrox out of the lane here. Looks like Udyr's responding.
Is this best of 3? No, this is not going to be a best. I think it's only a best of 1. So this is for bragging rights.
Looks like they're fighting. We got Integrate moving
Now-
up here.
now
Hapanite looks like he's
Mailbox
getting
is-
clacked on.
Mailbox is down 2 camps, but we're going to see the flash coming in. And that should be the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, half a Knight does go down too. So the flash from the Udyr, though, Zed did roam up 1-0-2. Oh, but there goes the Floyd, like I was mentioning earlier, onto the rail too, as the hook does land.
They don't do any
follow up
damage
on
to her
that.
really though.
They don't follow up though. Once you blow all the cooldowns, like you already blew the play. Like if you didn't use it early, you probably could have followed up and maybe hopped onto Samira.
Sure. She's
Samira
faster.
does have a 5 CS lead and will be probably ballooning that to about a full wave or so. So we'll be a wave ahead on the Samira pick. I mean, if you're Malphite though, you're not too worried about giving up 1 or 2 kills in lane because essentially you're just going to be soaking up so much damage going into the late game.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Right now we're just at a slow point. Looks like the Lamar Jackson fan was able to catch up in CS a bit. Not as big of a deficit.
Yeah, he's
There.
only down 2 waves. Actually, only down 1 wave now. And he's slowly working over towards, you know, those scaling mana items too. I'm wondering if he's going to go Ludens or if he's going to go the Anguish build.
Now, one thing
but
to
we're
point
gonna
out that I
see-
find very interesting is the sheen on the Udyr right now.
Is he trying to go for Triforce?
I wonder if he's trying to go Triforce or he's trying to go Divine Sunder for the
I would
Malphite.
assume he's going Divine Sunder. Oh, what a nice wall, though. And that's going to be the red team getting the dragon, too. But here comes a Zed.
Mailbox
That's
forced to
gonna be Mailbox
flash.
getting out of him. Yeah, but he's getting out. The Malphite does teleport, too. But he's fine burning that teleport. That just forces him to back away. That's already 2 dragons and 0.
It's a very good coverage TP from Half a Knight there, knowing that his team might need his assistance to get out of that situation since his mailbox was pretty low and so was the rest of his team. So just
Yeah,
good map awareness there.
Yeah, Zed did have the death mark. Some plays will be going over to Axebane on the top side, but Malphite still has a 2-wave lead. And also has more gold overall just because of the two assists and the early kill he got from First Blood.
Kind of at a slow point in the game where people are just farming up. Cloud Drake's being pinged. It looks like Red Side wants to capitalize on Drake.
Cloud Drake is not a bad one to get Malphite.
Oh yeah, or Kane even. It's not very great for Anivia or Samira because they already have super low cooldown ults, but
yeah. But I think if you're also on the other side, think about it. World Ender with the death mark and with the culling and with the box all being on low cooldowns, that would be disastrous
very nice
if they got Cloud Soul. So we're gonna definitely see how they're gonna play around this third dragon, which is gonna be up in about 3.5 minutes though. But
looks like they want to make a play towards this topside jungle of Matt Red, see if they can take away his blue buff, and Matt Red just smicing it out. Now I wonder.
On the late side. Oh, here comes Shiro T. Nice wall. Get him out of there.
I want to see a dive here bot lane.
Yeah, they do have a potential dive though. Relentless Pursuit. Oh, what a beautiful flash done too, and that's gonna be the calling coming out too. And that's also gonna be the wind wall slightly used. Oh,
and that's a heal.
Oh, one above. Beautiful use of the heal, and they just baited out the summoner spells, and that's gonna be a third kill onto one above.
Very good attempt by Dank Kim to trade 1-for-1 there by killing off Shinoli, but it just wasn't enough damage output there with the heal from one above.
One above. Almost got the kill though on the rel, so that would have been a really good turnaround to get the 1-for-1.
Looks like Kane's coming in here. Smites him. World Ender pop. That's really good for Kane. Forcing a World Ender there.
Oh yeah, and he's already half health too, just from 1Q and the combo from Kane. He didn't even hit the W. He just kind of said, "Nah, I'll jump into the lane real quick and bug you."
Looks like they're posturing. Looks like Zed's gonna back off here. They're going to invade Mailbox's bot side, though. Matt Red getting the blue buff. Probably going to take his Gromp as well. Not much they can really do about that.
Yeah, they'll definitely spot that out. Yeah, Udyr has 100 CS, but he hasn't really been as proactive as we thought he would. And there's going to be another stun, too. Here comes Shiro T. Ooh, good use of the hook, but that's also going to miss, too. Here comes the stun from the rail. The box does go down, and Udyr is nearby, too, so will they get the return kill? Udyr is looking for Samira blood. Here comes the ultimate, but the shutdown does go over. That's going to be 4 people down in the bot lane now. And Integray will not pop the death mark, despite Rel not having the ultimate.
I think Rel's a bit too tanky for death mark to murder. Oh, Kane's coming in here, though.
Here comes the Kane, yeah, but the nice blade goes down, too. Will we get to see the kill? Oh, that's going to be a beautiful hook. That's going to be the W going down. Mailbox will be getting...
Ooh, good Gore Drinker.
The Gore Drinker as well. Here comes the Rel ultimate. Mailbox should be getting out. He does get stunned up, and the shutdown does go over to Integrate, too. Here comes the Death Mark. I don't think that's going to be the kill. No, it should be fine, too. Matt Red just running around at hypersonic speed, but that's a lot of kills going back and forth.
That actually pushes the gold lead in favor of Draw of the Luck.
Yeah, because he did get a few shutdown onto Mailbox as well, too, and onto the Samira, who does complete the shield bow now.
I feel like Samira did good to hold her ult till after the Udyr stun came through. She was just way too low for it to really matter. Oh, she's going in on Dank Kim here.
Oh, and Dank Kim is already about at half health and down to a quarter, but will not be dove on. If Dank Kim stays, they can look, but they're already going to get the calling out. There's a beautiful wind wall that kind of blocked a lot of it out, too, but Shiro-T is nearby. Oh, and that's going to be the play coming out.
Whoa.
Oh, what a beautiful hook. That's going to be the other tower. No, he should be able to E out of it, too, and that's going to be the stun on the Shiro-T.
That's a dead Shiro-T poison. Flash from Udyr.
Oh, that's going to be the beautiful E-dash. No, Matt Red is nearby, and that should be the kill for Dankum. He finally gets a kill onto the Lucian, and that's going to be a turnaround of a 2-for-1. We're at 23. We're 4 seconds behind.
35, 36, 37. Okay. I had like a buffer, I think. My bad.
Okay, yeah, we were a bit behind.
Matt Red on the dragon now, securing that Cloud Soul. Mailbox is top lane, so can't really get much counter that dragon.
Definitely too, and he's going to be missing. Oh, what a beautiful flash on the unstoppable force, but that's fine. You trade a low cooldown ult for a flash. That's kind of worth.
Mm-hmm.
No towers have been taken yet, and we're almost hitting the 20-minute mark.
And it looks like we are seeing the AP Udyr come in with the Lichbane. And it looks like he's going to go Proto Belt or Night Harvester second.
Wow. I mean, he still has to run in, and like he's still going to get a lot of damage, or take a lot of damage from these Bramble Vest procs.
I wonder if the not being tanky is going to cost his team in the late run, because they'll only have Thresh for tankiness.
Yeah, and he's not even that much of a tank. He's more of like...
So you see
kind of
utility.
Yeah, he's more of a pseudo tank if you kind of think about it. Yeah, he generally gets armor and all that stuff, but...
Oh, Axebang's getting dove here.
Oh, he has no World Ender here too, and that's going to be the kill for half a night, and they should be able to get first tower here. Because Udyr's on the bot side. Yeah, this should be first tower over for Boys R Us. That was a beautiful Bots are... Boys R Us sounds better. I don't like the name. I like Boys R Us.
True. But Lamar Jackson, I want to talk about his impact this game. He's actually kept the Zed from roaming with his wave clear really well. Udyr's looking for a fight here.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you, Q, because there's two people on the top side too. Here comes Lamar Jackson with the roam too. Udyr's just gonna get hit up with the unstoppable force. That's gonna be that huge shutdown, and Zed is now gonna have to run. Here comes the death mark. That should be the kill, the shutdown. Oh, and they do get the return kill, but Intergray trades his life, and Lamar Jackson also gets a shutdown too.
They also burned Ignite on the Zed to kill there.
Oh, that's a good body block on the hook, but Shiro Teach is getting walled off right now too. They're gonna give up the bot lane tower here.
Hit a BM from Mailbox
in.
there.
Oh,
but he's getting caught out here.
Yeah, definitely too, because we do see Thresh coming up too. World Ender and the box get popped too. He should be able to survive.
Good flash.
He just flashed out. That was a beautiful flash. The Ignite did get used by the Thresh here. And there is Dankim with the Gale Force, and Dankim's going to get the kill onto Mailbox. Mailbox just kind of stepped up a little too far. I don't think he just expected the Lucian to be there. Kind of griefed a little bit. Ooh, that's going to be a...
Oh, very good lock up.
That was a good ultimate, and all that's going to be a huge one to stop the turret. Oh my god, one of them is just going to get the flash onto Matt Red, and that's going to be the kill in return. Shinoli with the beautiful ultimate to just not, take as much damage as possible. Did get the aftershock. Was it the aftershock? Yeah, it is the after. Yeah, it was the aftershock proc that kept her alive though, and that was just really well done by this. This bot lane has really done well this game.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that the Rel counter engage for Thresh is really good at keeping Samira pretty safe and comfy there.
And you just mentioned too that Malphite just takes no damage from Lucian.
Because they opt into the Gale Force, I think he's going to lack a lot of damage later. I think they want to try and wrap this game early, but I don't know if it's going to happen with Lamar Jackson, fan clubs, and Samira's wave clear.
I would have liked to see the... I know people are probably going to give me flack. I would have... Well, and I'm sure you agree. I would have loved to see the Kraken Slayer. I think Lucian does better with the Kraken Slayer. You already have a dash. There's no point in having a double dash. There's legitimately no point when their composition...
I think you can supplement Gale Force dash with Nobori Quick Blade. I feel like Quick Blade is the better option here. Go Kraken Slayer, go into your Essence Reaver, then get your Quick Blade.
Yeah, and then after that you go Lord Dominic's Regards, which it got recently buffed by the way, so it does 10% more damage, which is really nice, as we're going to be seeing Playmate on the bot side too, and that should be the escape from Zed, so he should be fine.
Yep. Now we're just getting vision control here. Noli trying to contest this vision.
I really think Gale Force is like extremely overrated just for the value it gives. Gale Force only works with certain champions, as Shinoli will get caught up.
Good bait.
And that's going to be the double ult coming down onto the Udyr and to the Thresh, as Thresh does have to flash away. The teleport will be coming out from Axebane. Dragon is up in 20 seconds. They have to recall. They have all 5 members down here for the side of Bots R Us too. Mailbox is just looking around, looking for a pick. Can't get anything else with it.
Oh, Mailbox catching Axebane here.
Oh, that's going to be the flash ultimate coming out. No world ender, and his world is ending. He's going to be sent back to the Nexus Fountain. But mid-turn tier 1 did go down too, thanks to Dankum. But Dragon number 3 is going to go to the side of Bots R Us here.
This is going to put a lot of pressure on Draw of the Luck because they're going to be on Soul Point for
Yep.
Bots R Us.
Definitely too, and Bots R Us did get that 3rd dragon too, and yeah, Kraken Slayer OP. Like we are talking about it, they're gonna lack the damage from the solution in late game because Gale Force, the mobility is fine, but when we just talked about having Navori Quickblade and Essence Reaver as your 2nd, 3rd item,
You're not lacking on E-dashes.
yeah, you're not gonna lack on E-dashes. Like,
But we'll see if the Gale Force can pay off. If he can pick Samira before a fight with it, I think it could be valuable because
but the Samira already has the Immortal Shield Bow and will just be able to trade super efficiently into the Lucian, as we're going to see Zed on the bot side trying to match him out fight. You can't 1v1 him. He already has a Thornmail and plated steel caps.
he's also got
That
Sunfire. He
tickles.
opted for a very good 1v1 build on these sidelines.
That just tickles him. Oh,
Misses
he
the E, but he's going to keep autoing.
He did 25% of his health.
Yep, with a Q, auto.
Ooh. A little bit of some training going on too. Already going to be half health. The shield bow does get procced, and Shinoli will be tanking the tower as the Cully will be coming out too. The wind wall does get used.
Mad Red running in here, flash.
Oh my god, that's going to be the kill on the one above. Did the wall just kind of... Is that a troll wall?
Good flash
Oh,
from
and there
Dank
goes
Kim.
that. Oh, but I don't know if he's going to be able to live through that.
Ooh,
too. There
good
goes the
wall.
again. Oh, and that's going to be the shutdown for Mailbox too, and that's going to be the ultimate going down too. Half and I will get the kill on the Shiro T poisoned there, and that's just going to be kills on kills going around right now too. The Nivea did get popped right now too, so Lamar Jackson could come back alive, and Mailbox will be going down too, and the stun will be going on to Axebane too. But there's going to be the flash coming in from the Aatrox. Oh my god, and Lamar Jackson man is already going to be down here too. That should be the ace across the board, a delayed ace.
Are we going to see Samir go for a cleanup play here?
Samira can go for the cleanup play. Zed does not have Death Mark yet.
Looks like she's just going to concede the tower here. Matt Red's going to invade the jungle a bit more. That AP Udyr damage coming in pretty heavy.
You did call it. You called it for the Night Harvester, so...
I think
do see
the
the
key there was
collective
Dank Kim used his Gale Force really well to take care of the HP from Samira to make that fight a lot easier for them.
Yeah, and one above just kind of got a little bit greedy. He does have the plated steel cap and the collector now, but just kind of didn't respect the damage, I guess. But now you got the Essence Reaver, you got the 2 items onto the Lucian, which we were talking about. This is his mid-game power spike right here after he gets Navori Quickblade as well. Zed does have the Yomu's Ghostblade. You already got 2 AP items on the Udyr. And on the other side, you have the Leandri's Anguish, but you don't have the Seraphine or the Zanya's Hourglass completed by Lamar Jackson fans.
See Mailbox going in here on Shiro T, but he's going to get collapsed on.
Oh, and that's going to be the Blast Cone out too, and no, they won't be going in any further. It does Wind Wall, but they're not going to be going in even with the hook. I would have liked to see the Vladimir, actually. I think Vladimir wouldn't have been a bad pick, too. As we're going to see a re-engage. Holy God, look at the ultimate for the realm! And Spinoli's just going to get a beautiful stoppage of the entire team fight, but that's going to be no kill so far. Half-and-I finally gets the first kill of this extended fight to a double kill for the Malphite. That's going to be a one above getting the kill for the 3rd kill. And that's another double kill, this time over to one above. So he went one above and got the double. And that's going to be a 4 for nothing as they're going to be looking on to Baron. What a crazy fight that was. And we should be seeing a 26-minute Baron here for the side of Bots R Us.
Very aggressive Baron. I like to see it. Good fight from them.
And Dragon is up also at 40 seconds too, so they will have Baron buff for this Dragon Soul Point too here. As we're going to be seeing that 27 minutes into the game, they should be able to get the tier 1 tower here.
Lamar Jackson's going to
Slowly
let the
but-
minions clap at it.
Yeah, they still get the global gold from it too.
With this Baron, they can also influence this Dragon. Take it pretty easily because they're ahead right now, so they can force a fight.
we do see the execution with Colin coming out from both AD carries, but I want to note that Thresh did build Bramble Vest too, as he will be engaged on by, a double knockup, but nothing else. Nobody was able to follow up with that. But if there was a Yasuo, Beyblade, I'm looking at you. You probably would have hit R on that and go in on that.
Good hook from Shiro, but that's going to do really nothing to the Kane. Integrate looking for something here, but they're caught on wards.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of wards. Yeah, they're able to clear it out right now too, but you do not want to fight them with the Baron buff.
They're going to burst
will
it.
Zone off the Udyr. Shinoli is, red team will get the Dragon Soul here. That's Cloud Soul. That's going to be big. Here comes Mailbox, and that's going to be the calling coming out too, as we do see the hook going down onto somebody, but the old death mark will be going down too onto the Anivia. No, he escaped.
Good escape there.
Kind of troll on the side of Bots R Us. Somebody could have stayed back a little bit.
For sure.
They do lose a tower though. They did lose bot side tower, but you're willing to trade Dragon for tower at this point of the game, honestly.
Especially on that soul point.
I didn't notice this. That's a death cap on Udyr.
Is it really? Oh, he's going super aggressive.
Yeah, we were talking about possibly the Chem Tank build, but he just says, haha, look at me, pew pew, fire, and burst someone out.
I like it. I think it's pretty unique here.
But he has to run into the fight, and that's just going to be the interesting thing too, as we're going to see all the ultimates going down. Veilbox is going to get the first kill of this extended fight, as Shinoli will take down Integrate. He does not have the death mark, so he cannot escape.
He's looking to try and solo dank him.
I mean, Dank M is still relatively weak here, a little bit early into the mid game. As we scale into the later game,
Half a Knight just ignoring Axebane because Axebane does no damage to him.
He's not even at like 25% health. He's like,
And Axebane's just getting chunked down. I think Half a Knight's gonna look for a dive on him at some point.
I mean, he's already at 50. He's already at 50% health for Aatrox. Like, he's already really low.
Looks like Aatrox is just gonna concede that top tower.
So more global gold is going to be going over to the side, and that's going to elevate the gold lead to a roughly 4K gold lead. We will see the Baron recall, so it looks like it's an IE build next, as the Seraphine will finally get completed for Lamar Jackson's plan. He's 1-3-7, but he's he's getting to the point though where we talked about that he needs to be the zone control for the team, especially with the wall too. If he gets the Lucian caught after the Gale Force, and if they can just force summoner flashes and whatnot, that's going to be an easy setup for the Malphite and the Rel.
As I was saying in pre-draft, I really like his itemization here. I like the Ninja Tab, the Steel Caps, and the Seeker's Arm Guard. Really keeps him safe from the burst damage here. And looks like Shinoli's just going to keep walking at them.
Yeah,
Bit of BM there.
And the Guardian Angel and the Death Stance have been completed already, so there's no chance Mailbox is going to get bursted out, even with the full AP Udyr too. I think it's just at the point where they're just generally too tanky. There is a Negatron cloak on the Malphite, so he won't be taking as much AP damage too. He's not even losing that much health. It's the tower doing the work, not even the champion.
I was gonna say the towers barely tickle him at this point.
And he does have an Ocean Dragon, so he will be able to heal up a little bit and get that shield back from the W pack.
Looks like they're just gonna prep this Elder Drake, but that's not spawning for another 3 minutes. So be interesting to see what they do with this downtime. Looks like they want to shove bot wave out. Force a bit. I think they need to get that last second tier turret and just take control of the jungle at that point.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt Red going here.
And that's going to be Half a Knight still on the bot side of the map. Going to be pushing that wave too. Axebane will be getting in some of his Q procs, but won't be getting anything else too. They're just getting vision denial. Baron is up in a minute 15, but it's not anything to write home about, as Mailbox is caught out too. And will be surviving thanks to the Board Drinker too, and that's going to be another fight going in. Here comes the teleport from Malphite. Where will he be ulting to? And that's just going to be more kills onto Axebane too, and his ultimate was used. Dankin's already low, and there's the AP we were talking about too, but he's still alive. One above is going to be dashing in with the flash too, and that should be the kill. There goes the mastery, as Mailbox does get the kill in return. They could just shove down mid and look to end the game if they wanted to.
30-second recall time, respawn timers on Axebane and Dank Kim with a 40 on Integrate. I think they can pressure inhib turrets here. I don't know if they'll be able to get it in time, but we'll see.
They could go for the Nexus towers too if they're feeling a little bit greedy, but they for right now will look like to be going for an inhib because Baron is spawning in.
I think they're gonna go to Baron.
Yeah, they will be. And Mailbox still has his G8 by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It never
Didn't
got
get popped.
in the entirety of that fight.
He even tanked a full Zed ult through that.
And the full combo and everything, and he still lived.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're leaving Lamar Jackson out here on the field to set up vision around the Baron, and I think they're gonna head right there and take it because they got that pressure from Supers pushing in mid. Looks like they're just gonna trade Elder, but I don't know. I think they might burst Baron fast enough that they can rotate to Elder Drake.
Remember, they do have the Anivia, and Anivia is one of the better champions to burn down the Baron too. And Elder is not going to be up for 30 seconds, so they could just get the Baron head straight down the Elder and force the fight there. But we'll see. Baron is already at 10%, and that should be the easy Baron. They are scrambling down over to the Dragon right now. This is Elder point right here.
They still got 24
32.
seconds. They're gonna make it there in time.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a fight here.
32 minutes into the game, and think about it, all they have to do is dance around. They do have the minions.
Or they're just gonna end.
Or are they gonna go end it? Oh, this is so big brain. They know they're gonna be going for the dragon. They're having to be recalling right now.
Wait, they stopped the recalls.
They delayed the recalls. They're delaying on the recalls right now. What
It's only Thresh.
And that's gonna be the towers going out. They're gonna be going for the Elder
Calling
Dragon.
from Thresh.
Oh, that's gonna be the Malphite on top of a voice coming out too. And that should be the one tower going down. Lamar Jackson just get the kill on the Integrate. They're gonna be trying to survive. What a throw on the side of the Lust. And that should be game. Lamar Jackson fan got carried, kind of.
Somebody
He
disconnected.
played. Yeah, it does that for some reason. It's a weird bug too.
I'll explain why it happens later, but that'll be
yeah.
the game.
Where am I? Oh, what's up, guys?
Yep.
And that will be the victory for bots or us. And apparently, lessons to be learned. As he will be thankful to Rewa for casting the game with me. But it goes to show you that you don't draft your team in an MVP game.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I'll tell you. We were just trying to have fun.
I know it's a joke, but I am here with the wonderful. Hold on, let me see. Who am I here with? And I do have Denkin with me here in the commentary booth after the game. Denkin, you guys had a lot of fun. First pick Lucian, is that something you guys were just looking to have fun with, try him out a little bit, or?
So the plan as Lucian was we wanted to flex it top, mid, and bottom. And then when we saw the Malphite, our top laner was just oh, I don't want to play against Malphite as Lucian, so I had to take it bottom. But man, we were gonna ban Malphite second round, but man, when they picked it, when we saw Nico, we were so happy. And then in chat they said, "No, that's a Malphite," and we said, "Damn, for real."
Well, Denkim, I mean, it was a fun game overall. I mean, you must be happy though with the production of the season overall too. I mean,
oh, for sure, sure.
Yeah, you were considered the second best player in the entire league. You got nominated for MVP or one of the best AD carries of the league. You guys are heading into playoffs though. You're heading into playoffs as a third seed, so like you kind of got to play with your team a little bit. But how are you guys feeling heading forward?
We feel good. I mean, we just wanted this little game, brush off some steam, to get back into things, and then we'll probably start practicing next week.
Definitely too. So I'm excited. Maybe I can hopefully see you in the finals again, so we can play again.
Man, I hope so. I hope to go all the way. Take Justin's money.
I don't know if he definitely wants that too, but any last words to finish off All-Star Weekend for you?
Nah, man, this was fun. Good job on you guys for bringing this all together. Just appreciate it.
Thank you, Denkim. And Denkim, thank you. We will be seeing you in playoffs.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
And I think we can go ahead and get maybe one above in here. Hello, one above.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hello, hello. Congrats on the win. You guys take the first ever. The first ever. It's the only ever.
Yeah.
All star top players game. MVP
Thanks.
game.
Yeah, it felt good. It was really fun.
Woo. Confettis. Woo. So talk to me a little bit about the game, just real quick. And how much fun were you guys having? Were you guys just trying to try hard, or?
I mean, honestly, we were tryharding more than we realized we were going to. I mean, like we know that it was just like a for fun game, but we just kind of fell into our habits and started, making the shot calls and whatnot and going for plays and stuff. The mailbox
Who
on the
would you know?
cane was pretty
Yeah.
clutch.
I was about to ask. Mailbox did really well. Half a Night played phenomenally on the Malphite once he just got past the late game. You played really well with the Samira too.
Thanks.
But who would you nominate for MVP of the game?
I would probably have to go with Mailbox. He was just all over the map, getting like tons of pressure. I know that Eric or Half a Night always plays super like solid and doesn't really give too many, kills top lane. So he was also playing really, really tight. But I think Mailbox would be getting the MVP for sure.
Definitely too. And just a quick question. You guys do get the bye week going into the playoffs for your team, respectively, for Rubber
Mhm.
Ducky team. So how will you be taking the week off, knowing that this was also kind of like a little bit of a bye week for you guys?
Just kind of focusing on like solo queue ladder, and we've also been scrimming a decent amount, just like trying to tighten up a little bit of the leaks that we have in our gameplay and whatnot. But we're all staying relatively relaxed about it, but making sure that we're not like getting lazy. You know what I mean?
Now, your side of the bracket looks a little bit better than my side of the bracket. So, are you hoping to see Jared in the finals, to see Mailbox in grand finals?
Oh,
Or?
definitely. Yeah. I mean, I don't really think
Definitely.
I'll be disappointed in anybody that we get in the finals because I feel like all the top teams are pretty solid at the moment. Because
Definitely.
as the three-way second place tie kind of shows.
Oh yeah, we had three-way tie for second place too, and that was a really fun season. But a lot of pressure though for you guys as the number one seed though to pull through for the finals at least.
Yeah, I mean, we're just excited to show up and see what we can do. I mean, regardless of how it goes, it's still going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I had one last comment about your comment about Half a Night being really solid. I want to point out he had the most damage done in that game on the Malphite. He was smacking kids.
Dang, yeah. I mean, it does kind of help that the whole team was AD besides
Yes.
Udyr pick, I suppose, but yeah, he was
Thornmail OP.
OP, true.
he was the shield wall for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely too. One above. I want to thank you for the interview. Congratulations on the first win of the first premier MVP game. We don't have the confettis yet because we're low budget like that. But
No,
thank you
really.
for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome. Thanks.
Thank you. Rewa, final thoughts.
It was a fun game to cast, fun game to watch.
And does the Mailbox deserve MVP of our first MVP game?
I think he does. I think he played really well.
Yeah, definitely. So as we're gonna be wrapping up the All-Star weekend, don't forget that this weekend is playoff weekend. First round, we got 2 best of 3s that are coming in. We got the NBBC versus, I believe it's actually Luck of the Draw they're playing. Yeah, they are playing Luck of the Draw, and then we got On the Spot versus Lamar Jackson Fan Club in a very fun first round, and then we'll see who gets to make it on to face Rubber Ducky Team and Mailbox's Angels. I am Nikolai, joined again by Riwa. So long. We will see you next weekend.